Hi, my name is Chef Sandra. If you're new on my page, welcome to a day in my life as a certified Ugandan private chef. Today's work was in Kisasi. My client called me back. I had to arrive at 8 a.m. However, I was late. I came in at around 10 a.m. And when I arrived, I had to make a base for the sauce, which was going to be tomato sauce. It was going to be used in almost everything. Then I also had to make myself a cup of coffee because I was feeling very, very sleepy. I had a very rough night yesterday. So I had to make some peas and beans, or mincing peas, whatever you want to call it. My client loves it so much. Then I also had to make chapati dough and let it rest because I was going to make it last, because usually when you're making these meals, the last thing that is gonna give you headache is the last thing that you want to work on. Things to do with doughs like chapati or mandazi or samosas, it's better when you make them lastly, because if you make them fast, then they're going to take away almost most of your time. And sometimes we are limited because maybe by the number of items that have been given to us to prepare. So I went ahead and started making my peas and mince, and it looked very lovely. I added in my peas, and then I simmered it down, and then I finished it off, and then I put it in containers. As you can see, I also started marinating on the chicken because she wanted some barbecue chicken as well. She loves it also so much. And then I set it aside. I wanted it to marinate for 2 hours before I could put it in the oven. So when I was done, I started washing the rice because I had already started boiling the water for the rice. And then I had also boiled the meat. I had goat's meat, so I had boiled it. I was going to divide it into two, wet fried and then stew. Then I also started working also on the chicken stew because she also wanted some chicken stew as well. Then simmered it down to be put in the containers. Then I also started working on the pancakes for the kids. The kids loves they love the pancakes so much because they usually pack them for school. So I started working on those pancakes, and then I made around about 15 of them. When I was done with them, I set them aside to cool down, and then by this time I already put in my chicken in the oven. Then I started rubbing it with barbecue sauce. I put it back inside so that it can dry a little bit before I could remove it and put it in containers. So I started also working on my vegetables for my vegetable rice. I wanted them to look very colorful. As you can see, obviously they looked very colorful, and so did the rice, and of course the taste would be delicious, obviously. So I put it in a large dish because I wanted it to cool down so that I can pack it before I could leave. So I also made some goat stew, as you can see, and then lastly I had to do the chapatis. I made around about 13 of them, and obviously when I was done I had to clean, because you have to clean as you go, as we were taught in school, and also in your homes. Please do clean as you go. Yes. So by 6:30 anyway, I was already done and I was heading out home. I was feeling very, very tired because the previous day I had a picnic, and I think it worn me out. So yeah, so by that time I had already on my journey heading out home. I love you all. Bye.